Religious leaders under the umbrella of Ecumenical Civic Education Program appeared before the Parliamentary Joint Select Committee tasked with the responsibility of auditing operations of the electoral body and recommending an amicable way out of the IEBC row that for weeks raised political temperatures in the country. The religious leaders submitting that IEBC commissioners were ready to exit.
In the event of an agreeable plan, they would be willing, for the sake of this country, to ease out, to provide Kenya an opportunity to reconstitute IEBC.
The commissioners' voluntary exit is, however, conditional. This includes an assurance that they will not be victimized and compensation for the remainder of their 6-year term that lapses in November next year.
The transition is not obvious. We have to listen to the allegations against the commissioners first and the secretariat.
There can be a mechanism of coming to a conclusion about transition even without affirming culpability.
The Select Committee tasking the religious leaders to engage the commissioners and provide a roadmap for their departure for consideration by Parliament. The proposal by religious leaders for the exit of IEBC commissioners through a negotiated settlement seeks to establish a mechanism of appointing a new electoral body to manage next year's general election and cure perception of bias and partiality that have been raised against Isaac Hassan and his team.
Even if we are talking about the vacation of the commissioners, they are our brothers, they are our sisters. We don't want to jeopardize their careers.
We have no problem in prevailing upon those people to exit. Of course, they have alluded to that. That means we will be saving this nation a lot of anxiety and a lot of expenditures.
The religious leaders, however, expressed concerns over parallel sittings by the National Assembly's Legal Affairs Committee, chaired by an Abkoi Member of Parliament Samuel Chepkonga, on the fate of IEBC commissioners. The Select Committee insisted it had an expanded mandate to restructure the country's electoral system through an inclusive political process.
We are talking as Kenyans and not talking as political parties.
The Select Committee has invited submissions from stakeholders and members of the public on the suitability of IEBC commissioners, use of information communication technology in elections, the voting process, transmission and declaration of election results, among other issues relevant to next year's general election. Francis Gashuri, Monday Special.